Good afternoon. I'm Katrina Smith. Thank you once again for joining us for this half hour of News Channel 2 at noon. We have team coverage this afternoon as scattered showers, high winds are moving across the region. Meteorologist Violet Skyber is live in the elements. Violet.
Yeah, and it's definitely windy out here and getting dark, but also to notice the temperature is already beginning to drop as a cold front approaches us from this direction. You can notice how fast the winds are coming in right now. This has produced a lot of activity up north. In the Mohawk Valley, not seeing as much in the way of rain and thunderstorms, but earlier this morning when this system did arrive, we had some very frequent lightning, around 50 to 60 strikes every 30 minutes. That's usually what we see during summertime for this time of year, but now we're seeing it in March, and that's because our temperatures are so warm. So again, we started off at 70 this morning. We're expecting to drop into the 30s tonight as this cold front arrives, and you can see it right behind me. This is producing some very gusty winds that haven't technically reached us yet. We are seeing some windy conditions, but notice the wind speeds. Over us, they're around 30 miles per hour, but look out towards Buffalo. That's where they're seeing wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour right behind that cold front, and that cold front is moving over the Finger Lakes right now, and it is moving eastward towards Utica. So when that does arrive, our wind direction is going to change. Right now it's a southwest wind, which means in the Mohawk Valley, not too bad, just windy conditions outside. But as the direction changes to a west wind, the wind is going to funnel right in. And explaining this, looking at the elevation, again, north and south of the Mohawk Valley, we have a lot of higher elevations, hills, even mountains going up towards the Adirondacks. But as the wind comes in from the west, it's going to funnel down into the Mohawk Valley, and that's where we're actually going to see the strongest winds later this afternoon. Right between 4 and 6 p.m. is when we're going to see the strongest winds, around 25 miles per hour with, again, gusts up to 60 miles per hour, which is what they are seeing in Buffalo. So if you are heading home for your evening commute, definitely be careful driving. This type of wind is strong enough to bring down some branches, could even cause some power outages, but also it could also cause some hazardous travel conditions. So you want to be careful driving. It can really tug at your car when you're heading home. And when these winds do pick up for the 5 and 6 p.m. show, we will have an update on those conditions for you. So stay tuned. We'll have updates. Jill will also have some updates on the storms as they roll through as well along this system. So stay tuned for those updates. Back to you.
Thank you so much, meteorologist Violet Skyber, for breaking that down for us.